Good morning, Malai Murasu, 15 minutes news in English, headlines for the day. Ramzan being celebrated with religious fervor across the nation, special prayer cell leaders including Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, Yadapadi Palaniswamy extend greetings. Institutionalized extraction, Chief Minister M.K. Stalin on hike in ATM cash withdrawal charges. Malai dares Stalin to allow CBI probe in Manrega scam, releases documents. LPG gas tanker strike withdrawn after 4 days. Will bomb Iran if they don't sign nuclear deal, says American President Donald Trump. Asaranga helps Rajasthan Royals defeat Chennai Super Kings. Skipper Rituraj's knock ends in vain. News in detail. Institutionalized extraction, Chief Minister M.K. Stalin on hike in ATM cash withdrawal charges. After the Reserve Bank of India allowed banks to increase charges on ATM cash withdrawals beyond the mandatory free monthly usage, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin on Sunday said the move would nullify the objectives of the financial inclusion of the poor and termed it institutionalized extraction. The union government urged everyone to open bank accounts. Then came demonetization, pitching Digital India. What followed? Charges on digital transaction, penalty for low balances, and now RBI has allowed banks to charge up to 23 rupees for ATM withdrawals beyond monthly limits, Stalin posted on X. This will make people withdraw more than they need and in particular negate the objectives of financial inclusions of the poor, the DMK chief added. Stalin further claimed that ones to suffer the most due to the RBI's move would be Manrega beneficiaries and beneficiaries of the DMK-led government's KMUT scheme. LPG gas tanker strike withdrawn after 4 days. The 4-day-long strike by LPG gas tanker owners has been called off after oil companies assured them of relaxing certain tender conditions. Public sector oil companies including Indian Oil, Bharat Petroleum and Hindustan Petroleum operate LPG tanker trucks based on tenders. The latest tender conditions set for the 2025-2030 period were strongly opposed by tanker owners, leading them to launch a strike demanding their withdrawal. As a result, the transportation of cooking gas to bottling plants across South India were severely affected for 4 days. Every day, around rupees 1,000 to 1,500 tankers remain idle, causing disruptions in supply, and this led to an estimated loss of rupees 3 crore per day, amounting to rupees 12 crore over the 4-day period. Following discussions between oil company officials and tanker owners, an agreement was reached to relax the disputed tender conditions. Consequently, the LPG gas tanker strike has now been withdrawn, resorting to normal operations. Malai dares Stalin to allow CBI probe into Manrega scam, releases document. Accusing the DMK government of large-scale corruptions in the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme, BJP State President K. Malai fired a series of questions to Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, demanding accountability and a CBI probe into the alleged irregularities. In a statement, Malai highlighted that Tamil Nadu had received an unprecedented allocation of rupees 339 crore from the central government under the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's leadership over the last 4 years. However, a significant portion of these funds have been misappropriated by people in the DMK regime, Malai alleged. Stalin, now that you have been caught in the web of irregularities in the Manrega execution, will you grant a consent for a CBI investigation to uncover the rampant corruption in the scheme? Malai asked. The BJP leader further pointed out the glaring discrepancies in fund allocation, stating that states with 3 to 5 times Tamil Nadu's rural population had received lower Manrega grants. Tamil Nadu braces for heavy rainfall on April 2 and 3. Relief is in sight for some TN districts reeling under the scorching summer sun. The Regional Meteorological Center Chennai has issued a heavy rain warning for several districts on April 2 and 3. Heavy rain is likely at isolated places over the Ghat areas of Coimbatore, Tenkasi, Virudunagar, Theni and Dindikal districts. On the next day, heavy rainfall is expected in Coimbatore, the Nilgiris and Erode. The Meteorological Center has also predicted light to moderate rainfall at few places in Puducherry and Karaikal on April 4 and 5. One killed, 7 injured as Bengaluru Kamakaya AC Express derails in Odisha. One person was killed and 7 others injured as an express train derailed in Odisha's Cuttack district on Sunday, officials said. 11 coaches of the Bengaluru Kamakaya AC Express derailed at Nirgundi near Mangoli at 11:54 am, Chief Public Relations Officer of the East Coast Railway Ashok Kumar Mishra said. Cuttack's District Collector Dattatreya Shinde, who oversaw the rescue operation, said 1 person died and 7 others were injured in the accident. He said some passengers also fell ill after the accident because of the heatwave conditions prevailing in the area. They were treated in a temporary health camp set up at the accident site. Some people who received minor injuries in the accidents were also given first aid and they were declared fit to travel. Around 15 people were given first aid at the health camp, the collector said. Myanmar earthquake, rescuers race against time. Aftershocks keep survivors on edge. Rescuers are racing against time to locate survivors as Myanmar's death toll from Friday's earthquake soared to 1,700, with at least 17 more killed in neighboring Thailand. The scale of destruction continues to grow with collapsed buildings, downed bridges and buckled roads across the affected regions. Amidst the devastation, Myanmar's shadow National Unity government announced a unilateral partial ceasefire of the ongoing civil war in the country to facilitate relief efforts. The number of injured climbed to 3,408, with 139 people still remain missing, according to news agency reports. Authorities have also warned that the toll could rise further as the search operations continue. Will bomb Iran if they don't sign nuclear deal, announces Trump. US President Donald Trump on Sunday threatened Iran with bombings and secondary tariffs if Tehran did not come to an agreement with Washington over its nuclear program. In a telephone interview with NBC News, Trump said US and Iranian officials were talking about it, but he did not elaborate. If they don't want to make a deal, there will be bombing, Trump said. But there is a chance that if they don't make a deal, that I will do secondary tariffs on them like I did 4 years ago, Trump said. In his first term, 2017 to 2021, Trump withdrew the US from a 215 deal between Iran and world powers that placed strict limits on Tehran's disputed nuclear activities in exchange for sanctions relief. Trump also reimposed sweeping US sanctions. Since then, the Islamic Republic has far surpassed the agreed limits in the escalating program of the uranium enrichment. Hazaranga helps Rajasthan Royals defeat Chennai Super Kings. Ruturaj's knock in vain. Skipper Ruturaj Gaikwad led CSK's fight back with a 44-ball 63, but Hazaranga's relentless strikes kept the chase in check, restricting them to 176 for 6. This is CSK's second successive defeat. Ravindra Jadeja and MS Dhoni, who came to bat at number 7, provided some late fireworks, but the target proved beyond reach. Dhoni gave CSK hope with a 6 under 4 in 19th over, where Tushar Deshpande leagued 19 runs, with Jadeja finishing it off with a 6. However, with 20 needed in the final over, Sandeep Sharma held his nerves to concede just 13 and dismissed Dhoni, courtesy of a stunning catch by Shimron Hetmeyer, sealing Rajasthan Royals' win. Earlier, Nitish Rana's explosive 81 of 36 balls, laced with 10 fours and 5 sixes, had set Rajasthan Royals on course for a 200-plus total. But CSK pulled things back in the final overs with Matish Rana, Patirana, Noor Ahmed and Khalil Ahmed taking 2 wickets each, limiting Rajasthan Royal to 182 for 9.